course, Thursday means getting ready for the weekend, getting ready for new movies. It's a great place for date night, great place for the family. And this weekend, guys, there is a little something for everyone happening at Icon Cinema. Joining us now is Samson Snell, owner and operator of Icon Cinema, to talk about some of the things going on. This is one of the most diverse openings, I think, that we've talked about. Literally something for everyone this weekend.
It is.
Yeah, a lot
all new movies.
All new movies, a lot of great stuff.
4 new movies, so it's gonna be
4
good.
new movies. So we're going to take a look at the first one. And listen, I like scary movies. This one, I'm a little hesitant.
I've been waiting
about.
over a year. This
Really?
has been supposed to be released over a year ago, and it kept pushed back, so finally,
Wow.
it's here.
So I know what you're doing Friday night. Let's see what you guys are doing. Let's take a look at the Green Inferno.
Peru is dangerous. We can't just go invade a country because they're doing something that we think is immoral.
I know. I just think I should be doing something about the rainforest.
All right, so this movie looks pretty brutal, pretty graphic, and pretty intense. Tell us a little bit about the story here.
So I guess they have a plane crash, and they drop in Peru, and there's a tribe there in the jungle, and apparently they like the taste of human flesh.
Wow. Oh, yeah, very scary stuff. Plane crashes, cannibalism, very scary. Obviously, this is something just for the adults, if you're into scary movies. And everyone that's talking about it, Eli Roth, a very provocative filmmaker, they have been saying that this is a very, very intense film.
I don't think they're holding anything back.
No, yeah, it doesn't look like it. Even in the trailer, it doesn't look like they're holding much back. All right, well, something that's a little lighter fare, something that looks like it'll appeal kind of more towards the everyman, looking for maybe something funny, maybe a little romantic. Of course, The Intern, starring Anne Hathaway and De Niro. Let's take a look.
Okay, Benjamin, I'm gonna ask you one of our more telling questions for all of our interns, so I want you to, this is the one to really think about, okay? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
When I'm 80.
All right, so obviously De Niro has really made a name for himself in the comedy world after, a great career of very intense roles. So let's talk about The Intern. What can people expect from this movie?
I think it's going to be, one of those cute stories. It's kind of funny, this guy's this old, and now he's starting over, interning somewhere. So that alone would be quite, interesting to watch.
And it's interesting to me because it really kind of plays on the difference in generations.
It does.
And the difference in, the way that Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro play off of each other. I think it's a really interesting combination. De Niro in a very sort of, I don't want to say laid back role, but kind of a laid back role for him.
It's De Niro. It doesn't matter what role you put him in. It's De Niro.
That's true. It's De Niro. It's going to be fantastic. All right, another one that's looks pretty intense, features a pretty stellar cast, is Everest. Let's take a look.
You, my friends, are following in the very footsteps of history. Something beyond the power of words to describe. Human beings simply aren't built to function at the cruising altitude of a 747.
All right, so this is a new one. Sam Worthington, Jake Gyllenhaal, Robin Wright. There we see Josh Brolin. A really great cast. Now, this is based on a true story. Is that right?
It is.
Wow. Okay. So tell us a little bit about what happens in
It's
this.
a docudrama.
Okay.
So I think it's based in like 1996, and plane crash on the mountain, have to survive. That pretty much sums it all up.
Really?
Very
Wow.
cold also.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously. Obviously.
I think this would be a good movie for our vibe chairs at the theater.
Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely.
The
vibrating
vibration,
chairs right
everything
in the
going on
front.
the mountain, it should be very good.
Yeah, very intense. All right, and last but not least, I know what Annalise and I are coming to see this weekend at Icon, and that is Hotel Transylvania 2. Take a look.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I...
What? That's not how that one goes. What's wrong with suffer, suffer, scream in pain, blood is spilling from your brain?
Daddy.
Come on, you know.
All right, so this obviously the follow-up to the very successful Hotel Transylvania. Something great for the whole family.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So tell us a little bit about this story.
It's the follow-up, so now I guess the dad wants to show his grandson the Dracula roots.
Oh, okay.
That's where it's all going through.
Okay,
and he's
there you
half
go.
human, half Dracula, so kind of that split between the cultures.
It looks very funny, very
is.
funny. All right, so let's talk about, again, just very quickly, we always talk about some of the great things, and I want to hit on, and I always hit it at the very last minute, but what I think is great about this is you can reserve your seats. You go on to Icon Cinema's website, and we can pick the exact seats that we want to sit in.
And this weekend, I absolutely recommend it because the seats are going to go fast.
Yeah.
especially for Hotel Transylvania. A lot of kids, big families. Go in there, pick your seats, make sure that you get to sit together.
Yeah, so
that way you're not getting there really early.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is that website, Samson?
It's www.iconcinemas.com, and make sure that you click on the Albuquerque location.
Okay, fantastic. And of course, we will have links at casa.com. Guys, get out, see some great movies this weekend. All you can eat popcorn, all you can drink sodas, vibrating seats, recliners. You can't ask for anything
It's
more.
going to be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Samson, good to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
And again, for more information and all the listings, head over to casa.com.